So this time, just about once, extremely so scarce, so rare. This about once we received the perfect image birth, which is the Ed Freedom Transition. It was found it has great meaning. That yeah, so as I mentioned yesterday, then even every day, every hour, every minute is continuing. That to say. Then to achieve some that one can create the cause, create the cause. The actions have become whatever one doing, listening, reflecting, meditation. Not only that, eating, walking, sitting, sleeping, doing job. So that it becomes to become the cause of future life happiness, good report, support, and then to meet Dharma. Going to receive perfect image, to go to Pure Land or to receive again perfect image, but so forth. To meet Dharma and going to develop the more Dharma understanding and practice. So huge differences. Then this life. So much benefit to others, able to benefit others. And then not only that, then also they achieve nirvana, the blissful state of peace, ultimate happiness, total liberation from the oceans of samsara suffering. And not only that, and then everything is become cause to whatever one does, and then to achieve to free the numberless sentient beings from the oceans of samsara suffering, and to bring in the peerless happiness to the omniscient mind. That and then for that for that reason, then to achieve oneself, to achieve full enlightenment. So that and so that is then then the authors found that which extremely difficult to find out is I found this time so easy to perish, to decay or to perish. Then that's the nature. So easy to perish. Just like that. Chini nama lunga tabai. Chini nama lunga tabai. Chubu jamidana. Not that one. The main stem, but I've forgotten. Nachuna's word. It's in I forgot, I don't remember. I'm not quotation more Nagachuna's teaching. So, yeah? What? What did you say?
Microphone. Use the microphone.
Couldn't hear.
Life is like a butt lamp in a strong wind, something like that. It started.
So 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 the one end one so this is there's so many people yesterday living, to the dead. Something that at the end one like that. So many people yesterday alive to the dead. This morning dead. Not alive. Also what like that. Yeah, that one. Huh?
This life is more impermanent than a water bubble blown by the wind. How wonderful it is to be able to wake up from sleep, the fragile state of simply breathing in and out.
I think you're talking to Nagas. Because yeah, anyway, so like anyway, it's like we already mentioned, like that, like lightning, like lightning, like waterfall, so fast, so fast changing, and decaying, and like lightning, like the like water dew, like water bubble. I don't know, that's there, but there can be popped any time. So that, so there, but it can be popped any time. You can't really expect to have forever or a long time. Can be popped any time, even though it looks nice. It looks very beautiful, but popped any time. So yeah, so the life, lot of friends and in the world and cars and so other things that they need, swimming pools and so all the things, yeah. In the world and, nice body and some, but like water bubble is nice, but it can anytime. So that's and then it's like that nature. So the so as I mentioned before, the people in the world, billionaire, zillionaire, rich people, whatever, business people, whatever. You see, I think hardly think the end of hardly think end of the life, after birth and death, and so even plants after grew they die. That's the nature. However, that's no, that's no. There's no. There's no ordinary being who is under the control of karma and delusion, and since the world evolved, lived up to now, since the world evolved, and then human beings lived up to now, there's nobody in the world to point out. There's no one to point out. From the very beginning, human beings in this world lived infinite life. So long, so it's called infinite. It's called infinite because it's so long. Of course, it's it cannot be counted. It's not. It's so long, so it's called infinite. And then, even up to now, there's nobody who lived all like this. So even though it's definitely going to happen, but you see, the common people in the world really does not think of that. Really does not reflectors and think that, and much of the people don't think that, and except the Dharma practitioners, meditators, the especially Lamjin practitioners. But it so don't think. So then when it suddenly happened, suddenly car accident, suddenly heart attack, suddenly person, suddenly family member died, suddenly all of a sudden, they having all the wealth and business, whatever. So they believe it going to be like this for a long time, like that. It certainly happens. Something changed. Our house burned by fire or something, all of a sudden, things, whole thing changed. Oh, certain family member died. Suddenly, so shocked, so surprised, so shocked, didn't know what to do. Total lost. No idea. No understanding of death. No understanding of the mind. No understanding of death at all. No knowledge of death at all. And sometimes wrong ideas. Wrong ideas which doesn't happen, was not reality. So, big shock. Then the family members were living, then they're sick, then they're unhappy for years. They're unhappy for years, and they're being separated and can't see their family member. So generally people something's going to happen, but they don't learn that. They don't research on that, which they're going to experience. They're going to happen soon, one day, but never go. They don't do research. They go around the world to learn about that. They don't. Even the different beliefs, learn. That I haven't heard. So it's very strange, very, very strange. You spend for years learning about these whales, in the ocean, 2-3 whales in the ocean. Every day you go by boat and learn about their life. Learn about their life, and for years you go by boat and on the ocean, and you learn all different animals, insects, life. You learn for years you study, you get the money from organization, and then you learn, like that. But you don't learn your mind, you don't learn your death, which is the most important thing. Very strange. Very, very strange lives, very strange. The day, you see, most people are scared of death. But yet, that's the most important research, to learn. That's not happening. It's very strange. It's very strange. So everybody try to ignore. So they don't know Dharma. They don't know Dharma. They don't know Dharma. So they don't know Dharma. The Buddha's teaching, the philosophical teaching, the particular mind, parameter teaching, they don't know. The particular Tantra teaching, don't know. They were real detail about that you learn from Tantra teachings. As I mentioned before, also the body, gross body, soul body, external body, mind, gross mind, subtle mind, extreme subtle mind. So to learn complete about the mind is by learning Tantra. Details about the mind to learn completely is by learning Tantra. So it is so like that. So you have no idea. You're scared. So most people, except those who live their life very sincere and good-hearted, very good-hearted. Even though they don't know reincarnation karma, but maybe, but very good-hearted, very good-hearted. The person, think of the first others, their happiness, the concern others suffering, happiness. So those very good-hearted, you and others who think others first. So those people who live good-hearted life, and then there's no fear of death. So there's no fear of death, and they have in nature, they're feeling that, they go to a very good life, to believe, feeling, it's not feeling. So something very bad is going to happen, then they don't have that feeling. So no fear. So anyway, most people have fear of that. They just try to not think, try to ignore, try to block, try to ignore. Even they are afraid of death, but try to not think, ignore. That's what most people do. Most business people, most people. They don't know what to do. So they try to not think or try to ignore death, to not think that. That is all. That just completely cheated yourself. Completely cheated yourself. You experience, one day you experience. You're getting closer to that. As a Dalai Lama, the seventh Dalai Lama, and so the animal, which is anyway, the human beings was going to be killed, executed, then executed. Then you see, they're taken by police in the car, and then so to the place where they're going to be killed. So every hour, every minute, hour by hour, minute by minute, second by second, getting close, continuously driving car, running towards the place where they're going to punish or killed, where you finish your life. So reality is like that. Us, when our mind is totally distracted. Our mind is totally distracted with the desire object, five sense object, desire object. But that's the reality. Every day, day and night, like getting in the police car for the place to be killed like that. It's continuously, hour by hour, minute by minute, day by day, hour by hour, minute by minute, second by second, getting close to that. Or the death. So it's like that. I don't know. I don't remember the quotations. Somebody, saying, Chivi Nijan Chitro. Somebody saying, Chivi Nijan Chitro. Nijan Society, Nangzu the Joy. Nijan Society, Nangzu the Joy. Even though it's alive, but the reality like this, somebody saying, Chivi Nijan Chitro. So we're going to be killed, we're going to die. And then every day, every hour, every minute, second, you are like that. I didn't say taking back, but I just give you, please take the car to the continuously. It's like that, continuously, day and night. So there's a certain number of breaths, breathing in and out. There's a certain number of breaths. So continuously breathe in, out, finishing. Constantly becoming less, getting closer to the death. It is mentioned Bodhisattva, I'm not sure. On Rangla Yeve, negative. Then they were Zansan Masin, Udong, you were Chivete. On Rangla Yeve, negative. Then they were Zansan Masin, Udong, you were Chivete. Sim the Moyo, Kamotas. Sim the Moyo, Kamotas. In the text it says, while you have freedom, then they will some masin. So see, so then they will some masin. Happiness forever. So not to be reborn lower realm next life. Not to be reborn next life. Not to be reborn the lower realm next life. And so achieve the happy happy rebirth. Happy rebirth the next life. Then the next lives and the happy rebirth, and then the ultimate happiness, liberation from samsara. Then the ultimate peerless happiness, the elimination of the obscuration and completion of all the realizations, sangye. So I never get to reborn lower realms like that. So then they were some masina. So if one didn't make to prepare 100%, the from happiness to enlightenment, so like that. Then one day, Udong Jue Chivite, the breath coming out and in, Dong Jue Chivite, when the flow of the coming in, going out, when that stops, then that time very difficult to have a happy mind. The mind to be comfortable, to be comfortable. That when that happens, that's very difficult. So, but I change the negative. While one has breath in and out, able to breathe in and out. While one has the breath, if you don't accomplish the happiness from life to life, from happiness to go to enlightenment, this definite preparation is not done, then one day this breathing stops, breathing in and out, then finished. And then very difficult to have a happy mind, comfortable mind. It's extremely difficult. Great fear, unbelievable fear. Didn't get done preparation. While you are alive, you use your life in district all day and night sleeping, and then even daytime sleeping, then even not all night sleeping, but in the daytime, also daytime sleeping, and then spend most object of desire, the five sense object desire, like distraction, used that way, this distraction, total no knowledge, without thinking of death. Didn't get in preparation of death. Didn't get practice Dharma, didn't get preparation for death. To make preparation for death by practicing Dharma. And so, didn't get anything. So the time when you're going to die, when the breath stops, suddenly, as Apavanga mentioned in the calling Guru from far, so suddenly you know that you're going to separate from the whole family, you're going to leave the whole family for a world, and then even this body that cherish most, you're going to have to leave. So, such great fear, but you don't know what to do. Great fear, and then great fear and attachment, and there's yajin says one didn't want to separate, but one participated without choice. And then unbelievable great fear and great scary, and unbelievable. So didn't get and practice Dharma to purify negative karmas, cause of lordship. Then they say, didn't get to preparation in the practice of Dharma. So like that, finish the time. Before you spend a whole life in distraction with the most object of desire, the five object desire. So that's very sad life. And that's very sad life. Very, very sad life. I think very strange. Not to make a not starting your death. Very strange. It's going to happen. And you just start to ignore, not to think, but that's cheating yourself. And you see, learn about that, and you try to have, so that you can be free from that. See what you can be free from that. Or so see you die, even you didn't become free from that now, but you die, but you don't have to worry about that, and so that you can happily you can die. You can die for the happiness. You can die for the sentient beings. You can die for the suffering sentient beings who have to die. So, who have to experience death. So you die for them. Even if you die, but you die with a happy mind. With a happy mind. So, best death, best way of dying is die with bodhicitta. Die with bodhicitta. So his one is called a self-supporting death, rangutomba. Death, the self-supporting death, rangutomba. So dying with bodhicitta. So dying for sentient beings. So the Bodhisattva saw him, the result of good heart, and so happy. Like Dhammakesh Chekwa, always been praying to be born in the Lord realm, to be born in the hell for the sentient beings. He has been praying all the time to be born in the hell realm for sentient beings. So then the day when he's going to die, only going to pass away, then happened the appearance of Pure Land. Around him happened the pure appearance of the Pure Land. So that happened. So he said, didn't succeed what he wanted, told his disciple, Getsul, that was living that about, told he didn't succeed what he wanted, So that. So, yeah. So in the so this is not all the time, but just one time. Should feel all the time, but unfortunately not in the airplane, So there are people, well dressed and very expensive dress and so talk and talk that try to enjoy. But in my mind, so after death, these people, they have no idea of death. So after they die, Lord realms. So difficult, because it's difficult, the daily actions become virtue. The daily actions, become virtue. It's hard to point out. So only those who have good heart, do some virtue. That is possible, but otherwise, otherwise not possible. So, non-virtue, day and night, the actions of body, speech, mind. Yeah, so not only with the self-chasing thoughts, with the attachment to this life. That's basic motivation of life. So that's the motivation, non-virtuous motivation. Body, speech, mind, whatever action it does, motivation, attachment to this life, nothing else, attachment to this life. It's the main thing. So life is living for that. So after death, when death happens, then, Lord, most unbearable suffering, the most unbearable suffering. So when it happened. There's nothing can be done. Gone. So it's kind of it's you have to it's kind of unbearable to think the future, which can happen anytime. The most unbelievable suffering. So rebirth, suffering. So they themselves just no idea at all. So the by simplifying, basically like this, first morning open the eye, then the whole motivation is just this life, happiness, what to achieve, what to look for, just the happiness in life. The reputation, that's the worst thing. That's the most difficult one, to renounce, to let go, to renounce, to not be attached. That was the most difficult one. Then, then food, clothing, power, so the happiness is life. So morning, after you open your eyes, and then from there, day and night, constantly. So the so motivation getting up, just only the attachment to this life, nothing else, nothing special. And then dressing and then washing, again attachment to this life happiness, attachment with that. So total non-virtue. Then eating breakfast and same thing, again attachment to this life. Then nothing else, nothing special, but non-virtue. So whatever is done in the morning, all non-virtue, and then going for a job. Then the motivation is the attachment to this life happiness. So simply is basically that. all of that. So that even you have to work to collect money because you have children. You have wife, you have husband, you have children, family. But sometimes it might be sometimes basic motivation with the attachment to the family, not with compassion, not so much with, I don't know, with sincere, not without attachment and compassion. That's, they are, but normally attachment. And then sometimes you have to do. You don't want to do, but you have to do. Work hard to collect money. Children go to school, university. You have to do. You have to do hard work to that. So it's not. Many times it's not with compassion, without attachment. The compassion, really cherishing others. Then during service, not that. And then the attachment, or something you're obliged. You feel obligation, or that. And so it's all non-virtue. Even during job, the attachment to this life, non-virtue. Then eating lunch, eating dinner, coming back. However, the whole thing, during shopping, with the attachment to the life, everything. And then there was essence, until also going to bed, and the whole thing, during party or during going for holiday, the whole thing, just for the happiness of this life, non-virtue. And then everything become, all the action participants mind become the non-virtue. And then the cause of the, what the result it will be is the birth in the lower realm. So, most unbelievable suffering. So like that, so most do not know, really do not know. Some think only one life, but some not sure, but that don't think much, just only happiness this life, happiness today, happiness something like that. So anyway, so totally non-virtue, whatever, the action of the body, spirit, mind. So whatever is done. So but without attachment, sincere mind, there's a compassion. Then serving. As I explained before, as I explained, many days ago. As I explained, how to cherish sentient being, how to serve, as I explained, all that like that. All that become the best dharma. See? So I have to take care of children. I mentioned, did you mention again? So I think maybe down there in the center, the Kadamba center, down there, maybe. So anyway, how to cherish, take care children. I use the example to take care children, making your limbs, your life, being happy, being useful, even to take care of one sentient being, cherish, to cause happiness. Even one sentient being, you see, you found useful your limbs, even to take care, even to dedicate, even to take care of one sentiment. So how this they're so fortunate. So I think it's so fortunate that I can use. So this is without attachment, just thinking sentient being. Just thinking on all the sentient beings, your children, all children, all sentient beings. Whether you're thinking old man, old lady, old man, or you're thinking your children, looking after your child, or some of the children, or your child. As I explained before, from whom you receive all happiness from beginning, but now, future, or including enlightenment, all the collection of goodness, happiness you receive from this. So you cherish most. You cherish most, and this as a most dear, most precious, most kind one. And you are wishful, what is the thing, old men or children, are they? All like that. All innocent being, all like that. So in case you like think a child, what is it? Then it's so therefore, so in Buddha Dhamma Sangha even come from this. Buddha came from this sentient being. Even the omniscient one who has infinite qualities, who free from cease all the obscurations, suffering obscurations, come to all the qualities, all the infinite qualities of holy body, holy mind. What came from this sentiment? But kindness is this sentiment. And the Dhamma as well, Dhamma Sangha, they say, they came from this. So this is most precious. So I was able to use my limbs, my body, able to use my body, my limbs to take benefit, to take care, dedicated to serve. So I'm so fortunate, So therefore, you see, so much happiness, joy. So there's a way of living life together. Family, the wife, husband, children. See, there is a so benefit with the bodhicitta. Wow, benefit is like skies, more than sky. Wow, dedicating life for this and within one sentence being cherished and then so so unbelievable happy. Benefit to the serving the sentiment with the wow, more than skies of merit. Unbelievable. So like this, but so it doesn't have to everything doesn't have to only attachment. Attachment to this life doesn't have to. So the other ones, unbelievable happy. The oceans, like Pacific Oceans, wide and deep. Wow, they like sky with the unbelievable happiness, like that. But this attachment to, we're completely suffering the emotional mind, and so always suffering, so always tight mind, uptight, and always suffering. So anyway, so the Bodhisattva said, "Dagi chaba dinde nimi lutava machuna tikpa bashiki games." Dikwabashi government. Such my like job, such my behaviors, such my behaviors, I want to achieve a human rebirth. Such my rebirth, I want to achieve human rebirth. If the human rebirth is not achieved, then this what happens. Then it's only negative karma, no virtue. So that means you get reborn Lord realms, and then there's no virtue, only negative karma. So constantly. So I don't know for I don't know how long, but eons or the time. So only negative karma, no virtue. Then also it is mentioned. It is mentioned. Cancer geje kamdeya. Cancer geje kamdeya. Gewata ke machene. Son tunga kumo tetuda ke chisayo. Yeah. Cancer geje kamdeya. When the chavada cancer geje kamdeya. Cancer. Geje. So during this time, one has fortune to practice virtue. One has fortune to practice virtue, to engage in virtue. But one never attempt to practice virtue. Gewata mache, gewata mache na, kanze geje kante, gewata mache na. So one doesn't collect virtue. Then when you are reborn, Lord realm, when you are reborn in the Lord realm, suffering, the suffering of the Lord, when you are reborn, so when you are suffering, when you are experiencing suffering Lord realm, and completely ignorant, when you are experiencing suffering the Lord realm, completely ignorant, that time what do you do? What would you do? That time, what would you do? So look at the animal, look at the, leave the hell, but look at the animals, look at the worms, look at the cows, look at the, look at the animals, yeah. I mean, what are suffering to so in the Africa, the cows and the elephant and from very far, 7 miles, so far they go to get water, and so water is so rare. Water is so rare not to find water. And then finally they get to the water, and they go. There's a kasa next to the water. Upon the land to the water, there's a
crocodile. Crocodile.
The crocodile, yes, but the land slide land to the water, slide, bank, slide, I think. So they go to drink water, so far they can. And then the crocodile, you see, crocodile is hidden, only the eyes out, only the big eye, only the eyes out, little out. This will come. How does know? So there's one cow get more water, then she put her mouth in the water. Then this cow is near, but then there's a crocodile get it. See? Then the cow got the mouth in the water and got in the mouth of the crocodile. Then carried down in the river. So carried down, you see. Then they'll not escape. Then all the rest cows run. They try to, you see, when cows try to run, escape, then the land is slide, wet, slide, what do you call it?
There's a muddy slope.
Slide.
Muddy
you
slope.
slipped out. Huh?
Yeah, it's like a muddy slope.
Yeah, muddy. It's muddy. So you try to run, but really slide. Unbelievable. Anyway, the many so suffering lost him, but completely ignorant. So you can see during ignorance, not knowing there's an enemy, ignorance, and just not only Dharma, ignorance cause the suffering. The holding the eyes, true legs, not Dharma ignorance, but ignorance, just knowing that so some animal suffering, all the animal suffering is that. And you can see it's first due to ignorance, not the enemy there. Anyway, so but that time what you do? You are born suffering the Lordism and totally ignorant. That time what you do? Nothing you can do. So, this is a teacher you. While we have a human body, the precious human body, and especially 8 freedom tendencies, the purpose was similar. Just about once we have achieved. During that time, opportunity like before, as I said before, the opportunity to college married, but marry Gavata Machela, debating yes, I think. Opportunity, so much opportunity to call the virtue, but didn't call it virtue. And then call it non-virtue, all the time non-virtue. Debating yes, I think. Gavacha Jayan, then do that. So for 10 million of them, Gavacha Jayan. So I think means many. 10 million evens, 10 million like that, 10 million like that, but like that 100 times, like that 100 times, and you don't hear even the sound of the happy migrating, human sound, human voice. You can't hear human or deva, even human voice. We can't hear, So for 10 million events, even like that 100 times, you can never hear human voice. 100 times. So that. So therefore, just Milarepa mentioned, Chiva Meda Temele Ridurigel, Meda Gula Chese Chesusong. So Milarepa mentioned remembering death, impermanent death. Chivam that temple, Leludu. Chivam, by remembering impermanent death, then always remembering impermanent death. And so every day, every day, every night, remembering again every day and the night, remembering impermanent death. Then you overcome laziness. You overcome laziness, and the matter of you overcome the matter of the laziness. Chiva meda tembe lele duli jal. Then meda jula jebe chete songs by having generated the impermanence. The realization impermanence, then everything what you do, the not only listening, reflecting, meditation, but doing prayer or eating, walking, sitting, sleeping, doing job, so forth, anything what you do become dharma. Anything what you would do after you have achieved realization of impermanent death, then whatever you do, everything becomes dharma. Milarepa said with his own experience. Chiwa yayang tsembe lelu dile jal, mida gyula jebe chetu chusong. All like that. So, you see, our mind should keep not only totally the concept of permanence, I'm going to for many years. No, that totally cheats you. Even you're going to die, as I said, even you're going to have car accidents, just before that, this concept of permanence continues you, even just car accidents, then die, suddenly die, just until that happens. This is not true. And then heart disease, there's so many ways. You can't trust on that. Therefore, today there's so many children die in the mother's womb. There's so many children die young. There's many older people dying. There's all kinds of age dying today in the world. So many. So not sure even what oneself. Today I'm also in that part. I'm not sure. There's so many people who die. That certainly by disease or sort of that. So the mind is good. Normally, to keep more towards impermanence, more towards that, rather totally concept permanence. I'm going to live so long time. Then totally cheat your life. Then you have a great fear when the death comes or something change life comes. Then you have unbelievable fear. Never get to practice Dharma. Never get to preparation. Never get purified, negative karma, never happens, and correct merit, and the achievement never happens. And so it's better to our mind usually not completely, not towards the concept of permanence, but towards impermanence, to keep this side. So if something happens, less shock. If something happens in a change, so less shock, because we have expected. So less shock to your life. It's not surprise. For you, it's not surprise. So your life is happy. So if you change everything, you expect it. So you know that. So it is. So familiar. So anyway, Jawalong Chemba. Yeah, the sense stop. Jawalan Jemba said that has a Jawalan Jemba said Jidin Jawa Langchen Damjudan Nianjil Zidung Zhenre Sumatang Chidi Longze Jin Ruwecha Mari Dikje Yange Mulantang Tunge Nyama Turul Zisin Dar Tunge Nyama Turul Zisin Dar Yulru Chakwa Changba 뭐냐, 그다 녀모 등에 녀모 둘을 뜻인다. 요를 잡아 등에 녀모 둘을 등에 녀모 둘을 유를 잡아 장번지신다 잡아지는 정도 도왔지. So what is saying? 자원은 잠바니 the great like Lama Zopa we have the founder of the get them and then the section then the Jawalong Chemba the great the Nima the founder great Nima so he said Jawalong Chemba said getting involved in the world activity, Jidin Chawa, world activity, the Edward Dharma, and the activities of the Edward Dharma, just all this life, trying to come, achieve the happiness all this life. So the Jidin Chawa, so, only completely caught in the Edward Dharma, completely caught in the Jidin Chawa, world activity. So it's like elephant stuck in the quagmire. Elephant stuck in the quagmire, and like the city can't get out. Difficult to get out. So that's a very good example. So the the relatives, the relatives, families, relatives, they showing so much kind of attachment, love and so attachment. So it's a Sungma's protector, protector of the Sungma, the people who are criminals, put in the prison. See, put in the prison. So there's a what do you call it? Guard.
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 Prison guard.
Yeah, God. So all the family, relatives, all to show you so much attachment, so all that's God, or God protecting the prisoners in prison. So then you see, you want to practice Dharma, you want to retreat, you want to practice Dharma, you want to go to isolated place to practice Dharma, or the Hayaba monastery or nunnery or whatever. So there are many reasons, you want to practice Dharma. Yeah. So then they don't let you to go. They don't let you. They want you to be within, to involve in the working for happiness of this life. So you see, within, just like that. So they like showing so much attached to love you or something. But you see, then to get involved, and never let you free from that working for this life. And in the world activities. So then you get then also you attach, and then you see, then you get caught in that worldly life, and then doesn't allow to practice Dharma, and so things like that. So God or the prisoner. Regard to prisoner, so that was so hallucinate, real hallucinate each other. So like that. Then the enjoyment of this life. You see, enjoyment of this life, enjoyment of this life. Enjoyment of this life, then you see, no essence, it's no essence, it's like like dog chewing the bones, dog chewing the bones, no, but that's not to eat meat, just chewing the bones, just so the no essence of the enjoyment of this life. Mari teacher, Yanga Mulunda, so all the ignorant Mari teacher, with the ignorance, then the teacher, then some of the negative karmas, all those are the Yanga Mulundas, the darkness, there's a precipice, you fall down, but you don't know because of darkness. So it's like that. All the with the ignorance, so much things come. So there's darkness in the precipice. So you go there, then fall down. Danger is the also that precipice. Tunganyamo tuju tujunyamo tuju is the tunganyamo tuju is so. So what happens to me, the poisonous snake. You see, poisonous snake, if you are masked, if there's a mask, poisonous snake goes away, escapes away. So the I think to do this in the that I didn't understand. So then you kind of completely trapped, and you are under the control of poison mind, the 5 delusions. You are completely under the control of that. Under the control of that. So I didn't get a deal with poisonous snake and the mask. I mask there, but snake runs away. But that I couldn't get two things together. So we're talking about the suffering. life, with the into the you are completely possessed by the personal delusion, and then you reach about which is in that. Then it's like getting caught in the old activity. It's like you reach about so the bees, bees, like the bees being attached. So being attached to the six sense objects, being attached to the sense objects is like the bees, bees and caught in honey. Bees caught in honey, so not free, being caught. So the bees, like flies, and they saw the candle flame, they jump, and then they're completely wrapped with the candle, whole body completely wrapped with the candle flames, and you can't. There's no. So difficult for you to separate from. So difficult, completely wrapped. So like that. So the problem. This means bees get caught in the honey, might be like that. Talk about generation. So therefore, being scared and so then cast it or the avoid the distance far, so the see the advising to say, to practice Dharma. So anyway, so that, but you see. But again, you see, as I mentioned already, the compassion. So the compassion is so important. The real motivation, the real not here's talking about the problem attachment, but the compassion. So positive mind, compassion, bodhicitta, like that. So it brings sentient beings close to your heart. You are close to them, sentient beings close to your heart, with the compassion, bodhicitta, like that. Not completely careless, not that. Yeah. So stop there. Chanjo, Zanjo, Rinpoche, Ma Jewa Na Jeju. Jewa Nyamba Meba Ye Konye Kondo Beba Zhu. Diye Nyuto Da Lama Zopa Rinpoche Waji Jamalu Waji Tama Gawa Zhu.